In this video, I'm going to demonstrate some of the options in the Cedric's Cartesian Quest app. So this is the page.
Cedric's Quests, heading.
I'm on Cedric's Quest page, and then I'm going to right swipe.
Introduction. Are you ready for the adventure? Button.
We've already taken a look at that. That's the interactive tutorial. And then I'm going to swipe right again to get to the first quest.
1. Find the Lumen Tenebris Wand. Checkbox. Checked.
So the first one is to find the wand. Now I'm going to go over to the right, swipe once more to the right to get to the More button.
More. Button.
And I'm going to select it.
More. Cedric's Quests. Back button.
On this page, it's going to give me some different options. So let's go through these very quickly. So the back button takes us back to the Cedric's Quest page. If I right swipe,
Find the Lumen Tenebris Wand. Heading.
it tells me the actual quest or the adventure that I'm on, and I'm going to right swipe again.
Use coordinates to locate points on the coordinate plane.
So that's the goal of this particular quest. And then it's going to tell me the skills to practice. I'm going to swipe through those.
Skills to practice. Bullet understand X and Y coordinates of points. Then, use them to locate points on the coordinate plane. Bullet move points on the coordinate plane according to changes in their X and Y coordinates.
Okay, now visually it looks like it jumps down to the number of times to play, but with voiceover on, I'm going to swipe right again.
Prerequisites. To complete this quest, students should understand that, in the horizontal direction, points to the right have greater X coordinates than those to the left. Similarly, in the vertical direction, higher points have greater Y coordinates than lower points. Students should be able to identify the new location of a point after its coordinates increase or decrease. They should also be able to count units on the coordinate plane to find the desired coordinates.
All right, as a teacher, it's very important that I understand the prerequisites. I can go through these prerequisites again in the interactive tutorial, or I can use a tactile board and make sure that my student understands this. I'm going to right swipe again.
Math terminology.
And again, the terminology is very important that we use the same terms. So let's go ahead and see what we have.
Origin, the point where the x-axis and y-axis intersect on the coordinate plane. Its coordinates are 0, 0.
All right.
X and y coordinates of a point, the pair of numbers that show a point's location on the coordinate plane, written as x, y. The x coordinate tells you how far to move left or right, and the y coordinate tells you how far to move up or down.
Okay.
Number of times to play.
So the number of times to play, the default is 1. You can choose more times to play. What this means is that the student, if it's set on 1, the student can successfully complete that quest the first time and move on to the next level. If it's set on 2 or more, the student has to repeat the exact same game, but the content is different. The content would be like the coordinate points. The first time you play it, it may be 3, -2. The next time you play it may be -6, 4. You get different content, which allows the student to practice while the game is still fresh and makes the student have to really think about what they're doing. They don't just memorize because they're repeating the exact same thing. So here again, you choose your number of times to play. And then
1. Picker item. Adjustable. 1 of 10.
That's my picker
Swipe
item.
up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
So if I want to change this with voiceover on, it's a picker item. So I'm going to swipe up or down to change
1,
the number.
1 of 2. 2 of 10. 1. 1 of 10.
Okay. And then the last thing on the screen is the number of times played. And let's go ahead and swipe right
Times
to that.
played. 0.
So 0 times played. Now, after I play a few times, it'll show how many times you've played. The student has played the game. And you can go back to the Cedric's Quest page. And at the bottom of that page, you can reset the number of times played. All right, so let's
Cedric's
get out
Quest.
of this.
Back button.